Thank you so much for staying with us. Let's get the conversation going now. Honorable Matthew Kolawole, member of the Kogi State House of Assembly, now joins us from our Abuja studio. But thank you so much for joining us on the program. You heard your colleague there, Honorable Friday Sani, saying that you perhaps, you and some of your other colleagues are aware of the judgment of today, and there was some celebration in your camp. Is that true?
Thank you, Sheung. I think it's a complete cooked story. We are not judges and we are not court. We felt something was wrong and we approached the court for redress. And in a situation where you don't know what is going to be the judgment, either for or against, what is the point for celebration? So as far as we are concerned, we're in court today, and we thank the judiciary for spell out everything in details. And so as at now, we know that Jimoh is the authentic speaker of Kogi State House of Assembly. And so whatever anybody is saying by the corner saying, maybe they agree or they don't agree. Well, as far as we are concerned, the law is very explicit. The impeachment, the court says, is null and void because there was no impeachment in the first place, and they cannot say there's impeachment. So if anybody is arguing with the court, the judiciary has taken his own position. And so that is our own position. Nobody will say we were celebrating yesterday. What are we celebrating?
But as it stands now,
we will say we were celebrating.
As it stands now, the Honorable
the
Honorable Imam Fakhtina said they will challenge it, and he says it's an aberration to the court processes and the constitution of the nation. That's some of the things that he said to us here. Do you think that this particular judgment of the High Court will stand the test of time at the appeal court?
Well, I was personally at the court today, and I listened very carefully to the to the judgment. And sincerely speaking, I don't know what they want to appeal. But if they want to go to appeal, well, I'm not a judge and I'm not in judiciary, I'm a legislator. They are free to approach what they call appeal court, and I'm very, very sure if they get to appeal court, they'll be disappointed because I don't see what they want to appeal in today's judgment. We are actually looking for resolution in the House. I don't know why some people will still feel that there's no need for resolution. After this court case, what we thought we could do is to come together as one big family and continue our legislative business. But if they still feel maybe appeal court is still the best place where we can resolve, where they want to go further, that does not really mean that the judgment of the Federal High Court is going to be invalidated. As far as we are concerned, as far as I personally am concerned, I don't see what exactly they want to appeal. But anyway, judiciary or court, it is where a common man, or maybe not even a common man these days, everybody is our last hope. So we are waiting.
Because one of the issues there is that Honorable Sani is argued that there was enough number of members who went through the impeachment process. On some of you, removed you as a principal officers because you were also a principal officers before this impeachment took place. And one would be wondering, if there was no impeachment, like you said, why didn't some of you go to the House of Assembly complex to take your duty as a lawmaker in Kogi State?
Yeah, the issue here is very clear. I don't want to go back to how we all started all the issues, but the truth of it is that 5 people came together and read that the Kogi State House of Assembly principal officers has been impeached. And like we said earlier, immediately this happened, there was withdrawal of the speaker's security details. And we felt this thing was wrong. That was why we went to approach the National Assembly. And after the National Assembly gave their rulings or resolution, they were not adhering to it. We went to court. As far as this matter is concerned, it's a very simple matter. The court has said it today that everything they did is null and void. So if they are still saying there was an impeachment, I can even tell you authoritatively that in the affidavit sworn by the same Honorable Friday Makama, he said there was no impeachment, that Momo Jimoh resigned voluntarily his position and that he shared position. And in today's judgment, the courts, the judgment made it clear that you don't share position of State House of Assembly, or the leadership of the House. All you can do, everything must be done by law. It must be by vote. So you can't just sit down one corner and say somebody has given you the power, and he said, as a result of that, you are changing the leadership of the House. So that is why I said I don't know what they are contending against.
But
there was no impeachment. They read out
Are you considering to resolve this out of court?
I'm listening.
Are you considering resolving it out of court?
Well, sincerely speaking, our rooms are open for discussion. We saw ourselves as a big family before the crisis, and I'm still very sure we still have 3 years and some days to stay together in that house. So if they are willing, just like we are willing, we can always come together and discuss. But if they are on the point of law, I can tell you authoritatively, if they are going on the point of law, the judiciary has set out the details, how things should be run. And it has given victory to Momo Jimoh and all the other principal officers of the House. So we are going to resume.
Where does that?
We are going to resume our legislative.
Where does that leave the order and the position of the National Assembly now?
Yeah, as a law-abiding citizen, we approached them. They went into the matter, look at the credibility of the matter, and they said Kogi State House of Assembly has been taken over. So as I'm talking to you as right now, the Kogi State House of Assembly is still in the hands of the National Assembly. So what we are going to do after a while is to notify them the court judgment. And so they too, I'm sure they will look into it and lift the ban on the Kogi State House of Assembly. Then after lifting the ban, then we can go back and sit and start performing our duty.
Well, I wish you the best in the coming days. And of course, everybody is waiting that the Kogi State House of Assembly should return to normalcy. Thank you so much, Honorable Matthew Kolawole, for talking to us. We take a moment. And when we return, we switch gears into the matters of the People's Democratic Party and a possible parallel national convention. Join us again.